Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. So, good morning, Toastmasters and dear guests. I know you're all on mute. Today, I'll not get answer. That's really fine. So, I would like to begin with a thought that always stayed with me. The narrative we tell ourselves defines how we respond when things don't go as planned. Because life, and especially leadership, is not about perfect condition. It is about what we do when conditions are far from the perfect. And that brings me to a real story. Many of you know Amitabh Bachchan, the film star, a name that today epitomizes success, resilience, and excellence. But there was a time when his life looked very different. In the late 1990s, his company ABCL collapsed. He was in deep financial crisis. There were legal cases, debt, and uncertainty. Offers had stopped coming to him. The industry had almost written him off. Imagine the internal narrative at that point. It's over. There is no comeback. My time is gone. But here is where the story changes. Instead of accepting that narrative, he wrote, he rewrote it. He chose to be tenacious. He chose to be stay cognizant of his strengths. And most importantly, he chose to believe that the show must go on. Then came an opportunity of television. At that point of time, films were considered superior, and television was not the preferred space for the big actors. It was a nuanced decision, risky, uncertain, but he took it. And with Kaun Banega Crorepati, he didn't just return, he created a profound impact. His voice began to resonate across millions of homes in India. His presence became ubiquitous once again, and his journey became a compelling example of resilience. That comeback was not just professional, it was deeply visceral because it showed that when you change your internal narrative, you don't just survive, you transform. Now, why I'm sharing this story here? Because Toastmaster is exactly that space where we rewrite our narrative. Many of us walk in with a story. I'm not a good speaker. I cannot articulate my thoughts. I get nervous, and that story feels real. But week after week, speech after speech, evaluation after evaluation, something begins to shift. We start to move the needle. A little more confidence, a little more clarity, a little more courage, and slowly a new narrative emerges. I can speak, I can lead, I can inspire. This transformation doesn't happen overnight. It requires being tenacious. It requires practice. It requires showing up, even on days when you don't feel ready. But that is the beauty of this platform. Toastmaster doesn't just teach us public speaking, it helps us shift our paradigm. It helps us become more self aware, more cognizant, and more impactful individual. And most importantly, it galvanized us to take action beyond this meeting room. So the next time you hesitate before taking a role, the next time you doubt yourself before a speech, remember this. The circumstances may not be perfect. Your confidence may not be complete, but still the show must go on. Like today, our meeting room at National College is not available. We had a very good reason to cancel the meeting, but Mumbai Toastmaster is resilient enough that show must go on because every time you step up, despite fear, you are rewriting your story, and one day the story will not just inspire you; it will inspire all of us. It will inspire all others who are watching you. Thank you so much.